and right into the stretch. Looking back and throws up the middle. Rose is on his way around. Picked up by Otis.
Here comes the ready and not. Here comes the boys from the south. Here comes the ready and not. How you like me now? I say, here comes the boom, ready and not. Here comes the boys from the south. Boom, here comes the boom, ready and not. How you like me now?
You don't live in Cleveland, you live in Cincinnati.
You are watching live to the best damn Cincinnati sports podcast this side of Mason, Ohio.
Mason.
Yeah, we're going to go with Mason today. How we
I know
doing?
why you chose that name.
It's, yeah, of course.
You could have said Madeira, but no, I get it.
How we doing? How we doing?
Wow.
Doing a lot better than
My
the
son's here.
I'm trying.
doing a lot better than the Texans injury report right now.
Right? Darth
I'm a
mentioned
little
it in there.
concerned with our injury report.
That's true.
Yes.
I'm a little concerned. I think Chase is probably going to try to play now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but no, were you surprised like we all were today with Higgins?
Yeah.
It
But
came
I
out
don't know how
better.
bad it is. I know those things can be lengthy or they could be pretty mild. Hopefully,
Wait, I gotta
the
take-
mild side.
Hey, Shelly has orders. I got to take one for the team here. Woo!
Oh my God.
Oh, since Santori's not here.
Yeah. I don't know what sound I just made, but
Guys, thank you for everybody in the chat. We're very excited to have you guys here. We've got I'm going to say big game coming up. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Texans are playing good football. CJ Stroud just put up a ton of yards, I think rookie record, and 5 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's the best thing that could have happened to us is that they really played a good game to eliminate this whole concept of a trap game.
what
Right.
team did they beat again?
Who did they beat? Falcons?
Yeah.
No.
I'll pull it up. Actually, here.
I was watching the game and I
Who did
was
the
trying to
Texans lose to?
I got it right here.
Okay,
Buccaneers. They beat the Buccaneers.
okay
That's
name one
right.
player in the Buccaneers
Because
defense.
Baker had a big touchdown pass at the end, and then he just watched it all collapse on him as he's sitting on the sidelines.
Well,
Yeah.
But I know they have Levante David. Honestly, guys, name me one player in that Bucs defense we know.
On the Bucs defense? Yep.
Can't think of any Shaq Bear, but enough said. Nothing against CJ Stroud or anything. Like I say, every game we take seriously here. Every game we take 100% serious. It's like in the movie Zombieland, double tap. When you shoot someone down, make sure you get him again.
So
Well, we held the Bills to under 20. We
mhm.
held the Niners under 20. You would think we could hold Houston under 20.
Yes.
And hopefully the Bengals have enough in their receiving core in case. Now, this would be very interesting to see what would happen if T and Chase were not in.
Oh, right.
To see if they could pull a win off like that. Yeah, they're shiesty.
No.
There's Shiesty.
Don't pester the head.
Shiesty's mic'd up like Joe Burrow was.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, she's mic'd up. But anyway, I think it'd be very interesting to see if the Bengals could have enough offense if they didn't have their 2 big stud receivers in there and still beat they're a quality team. They're 4-4.
Right.
They're not
Right.
a schlep team. They're
No.
Yeah, and let's real quick, actually. Let me pull this up. Houston, let me get their schedule up. So they lost to the Ravens, lost to the Colts, then they beat the Jaguars by 20. They beat the Steelers by 24. They lost by 2 to the Falcons, beat the Saints by 7, lost to the Panthers by 2, and then beat the Bucs 39-37, putting up a ton of points.
They're involved in a lot of close games.
Yeah.
When it starts to roll for them, it rolls for them. I did notice because I was trying to look for my sleeper player of the game, I was thinking Joe Mixon, but then I looked and they're giving up the 3rd least amount of yards per carry than any defense in the NFL.
Yeah.
So we're not going to break out on the run, I don't think. Again, a key block here or there, you could pop one.
I had to throw that up there, Greg.
Shelly.
Bengal Dad. So Greg is in one of the leagues for the fantasy football, the charity leagues, and my mom's in that league as well, and she's nipping at his heels. She's in second place. He's in first, a game out.
And Shelly is just not letting me hear the end of it. She's like that little bug trying to come at me or something. I mean, she's not letting me hear the end. We play each other this week, so Shelly, I may have to make a little wager with you, just a little friendly wager. We'll discuss.
Uh-oh, Mom, that sounds good for you. No,
but no. Anyway, the Texans. I mean, what you just said there, James. I mean, that is not something you turn your back on or anything. Eh?
Right.
I don't think the Bengals will. I think the Bengals will take this very seriously. They're going to want to jump out early and just take care of business.
Absolutely.
Well,
with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into our Texans and Bengals preview, brought to you by Midwest Best Barbecue.
Okay. Are you looking for great food, great atmosphere, and even better people? Well, look no further than Midwest Best Barbecue and Creamery. Head on down to 669 Justice Court in Loveland to chow down on their wings, barbecue, mac and cheese, sandwiches, ice cream, and so much more. They even offer catering services too. And to top things off, the owners Tim and Nicole Worsham are massive Bengals fans. Don't wait. Go to www.midwestbestbarbecue.com to get your carry-out or delivery order placed. We're going to dine in to enjoy the sights and smells of Midwest Best Barbecue and Creamery, which is open Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Sunday, 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. By the way, shout out to Dart for that awesome chain. That was awesome right there. But yeah, no, they need to come out with a shirt that says Midwest with the big best on it. Maybe I'll make one for them or something. I'll get
Can you go back to that picture of the food?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what disappointed me most about Sunday night?
What's that?
Is I got there too late and I didn't get any of that stuff to the left.
None of the wings.
No,
I got none of the wings.
Within a half an hour, they were gone.
There were 125 wings there, and they were gone quick.
Yes.
So I've as far as our tailgate for this coming Sunday, which is going to be a breakfast.
That's right.
I have instructed my son. I'm probably not going to be down there until at least like 11 or 11:30. Don't put the Geta on until 11:30.
Ooh, you listen to that, Santori?
I want some Geta.
Uh-oh. Maybe we save some Geta for you.
Then it's gonna be cool.
No, I mean like save cooking some for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get your own little,
I gotta have my Geta.
right. We'll get your own little batch right there.
All right.
No. Are you a big breakfast person, Bengal Dad?
Oh, I love breakfast. Absolutely.
I love breakfast too. I'm in.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what else I love? I love Joe Burrow.
Oh my God.
I love Joe Burrow.
Do you believe he's ours?
No, and that's the thing. Like, he's healthy. He's doing everything that we thought he could do and more. He's added that threat of the run game from the quarterback position now. He's looking like, dare I say it, Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. Like he's capable of getting 40+ yards rushing in a game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And,
go ahead.
No, go for it. Go for it.
No, James. I'm so sorry. You finish up.
I'm done. Go.
Okay. But I just want to ask you guys this. Let's look back a couple weeks ago. We were 1-3, obviously not in a good situation. What do you guys both think it was that made the Bengals say, okay, we need to click this now. We need to fix this. We need to get the train rolling. The train was off the tracks a little bit. I don't know if it ran out of oil. I don't know if it ran out of gas or something. They ran out of coal. But whatever it is, they fixed it. I think we can agree it's been fixed for the time being. What do you guys personally think it was that made them say, we got to start? Bengal Dad.
Well, it was his leg. His leg started feeling better. He got confidence in his leg. And more importantly, the play callers got confidence in his leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And when he could all of a sudden move inside that pocket and your offensive line isn't trying to protect a statue back there, which makes it twice as hard for an offensive line, his ability to move, extend plays, and allow guys to juke somebody else downfield and get open is something they didn't have even against Baltimore at the beginning. And they still put up more points on Baltimore than any team has so far this year.
Yeah. Yeah. And what I'll say on that too is they got embarrassed in Tennessee.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Embarrassed. And they were like, okay, we can't let this happen again. And you see what happened against the Cardinals the next week. They came out fast. They scored. That was the first time, I believe, that they put up 30 points. That was the first game of the year that they did that. I think that's the key. They were embarrassed. And you saw that Burrow started feeling healthy, to piggyback off of Bengal Dad's comment with the calf. You could tell he started to move a tiny bit. The embarrassment factor, I think, is big. Greg, what about you, buddy?
You know what? Like you guys said the best. You know, James, I'm going to piggyback what you just said. We are starting out fast. We are getting the points early. Can I ask you guys both this? We won the coin toss. I'm like, okay, we're deferring second half. They're like, no, we're receiving. Like, what? I was against that, but I think we all can agree. We're going to come out fast, start out fast, make them try to catch up, and that's exactly what we've been doing the last couple of games.
It happened a lot last year where they started taking the kickoff.
They did that at the end of the year last year once they got their confidence. I still wish they would not take the kickoff because I love the whole having just in the back of my mind the entire first half.
Yes.
We get the ball to start the third quarter. And the idea, the ability to potentially double up. You don't get that double up ability if you're kicking off in the third quarter. But and I think I heard this, and if it's right, the Bengals have scored on their first 2 possessions 4 games in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Is that accurate?
I think.
Do we have a fact checker in the house?
I will check that right now.
That's pretty extreme. If that's
that
what's
is.
going on.
The Cardinals, let's see, touchdown and score.
Who's marking?
Scoring summary. Hang on.
That's my dog is going crazy.
Uh-oh.
Cardinals punted, then touchdown. Yeah, touchdown field goal in the Cardinals game. Go back. Seahawks. Come on.
I think we had 2 touchdowns there. Or is it
We
touchdown
had-
field goal again?
Seattle scored first, then we scored a touchdown, then they punted, then we scored a touchdown. So, yep. And the last 2 weeks, we know we've done it against the Niners and the Bills.
Right. Yep. So that's 4 straight games. That in our first 2 possessions, the least amount of points we put up is 10.
Yeah, that's big.
That's impressive.
Really big.
You guys want to hear a good defensive stat here from Evan McPhillips? Bengals defense through the 8 games. This is 2022. 5 forced fumbles, 6 INTs, 18 sacks. This year through the first 8 games, 5 forced fumbles, 11 interceptions, and 25 sacks. And let's face it, it should have been so much more with Trey Hendrickson being held. I mean, our defense, because like Santori was saying, they base defense on yards per game, but like Santori said, you could give up yards to the 20-yard line and to give up a field goal, nobody's going to care anything. Our defense is I'm not paying attention anymore where our defense is ranked because it's just preposterous.
No, it doesn't matter. It's just a matter of if you can hunker down in the red zone,
yes,
and prevent. If you can just keep it to field goals and maybe just an occasional touchdown, now it depends on the game situation.
Right.
But as a full body of work, you're going to be in pretty good shape.
Absolutely. I'm with you. And real quick, I've got this comment up here from Ronald. I wasn't comparing them as quarterbacks. I was comparing them as rushers.
Right.
So no, not Burrow's definitely way better in my eyes. You ask Glenn Goodberry, he might say otherwise because he's a Bills fan, and that's
you
okay.
love me, Glenn.
And that's all right. But yeah, I wasn't comparing them as quarterbacks, just as rushers. Just wanted to make sure that was clear. But what about keys to the game? Like, is there a particular thing that Bengal Dad, I think we'll start with you. What do you want to see happen to make sure that we take this game?
Well, obviously they got to take the Houston Texans seriously, and that's typically on defense. Mm-hmm. When a team lets up, it's usually on defense. So if we can take them seriously, that's going to be a big thing. Secondly, if we do have some injured skill players, they found the ability to throw the ball to tight ends last week. I think having tight ends with a little more confidence and Burrow having confidence, and especially in Tanner Hudson. Tanner Hudson reminds me of, he's got hands like Gronkowski.
Yes.
Doesn't run like Gronk.
No.
But he just sucks the ball in and he's straight up the field. He's what you want your tight end to be.
Right.
And I think he's going to be a good outlet for Burrow. He'll be one of those guys that chips, throws a block, rolls into the open, and for some reason people just don't ever cover those people. He'll just be standing out there by himself, I think, in a fair amount of time cases. So I think the key is don't forget your tight ends because they can really, really help you out.
Yeah.
Greg, go for it.
Well, it's funny you say that, Bengal Dad, because look what the tight ends do to us every single game and all that and stuff. But, it is what it is. But I'm going to piggyback what you said on the defense. Red zone defense, I think we're one of the top red zone defenses in the NFL. If you give a field goal, that's a win to me. I don't care. Don't let them score touchdowns. So, limit the touchdowns. If you can limit them to 1 or 2 touchdowns, that's an A+ for me right there. Don't let Stroud get on fire or anything like that. And offense, if one of our 2 receivers, if one of them or both of them don't play, Yosivas, Irwin, Boyd, everybody has to step up. Sizzle, who's coming back this week, they all have to step up.
Have they announced that he's going to be active, or is he just right now really? He's just.
They haven't announced it, but they have. He was a full participant today.
I don't think he gets on the field as a receiver.
You don't think so?
He may not.
They're going to use him strictly as a punt returner
this week.
That way, because you didn't see Irwin hardly on the field as a receiver because he was returning punts.
That's
I
true.
think it's going to be the same thing. They can't afford to have him get injured on a crossing pattern. Then you're back to having a more important receiver in this game coming up if they don't have their big receivers. It's going to domino backward on them. I think they have to save Chuck Sizzle for punt returns.
Yep. I feel you on that. So Darth had a comment here real quick. He was talking about Stroud being on, get him on the ground and early and often. Mine has to deal with Stroud, and it has to deal with the fact that, number one, he's a rookie quarterback. Number two, he's only thrown 1 interception all year.
Wow.
So he's protected the ball, but he's also 27th, I think, in completion percentage. So
yeah,
he's whether that's on the receivers or that's on him not being accurate enough with his passes, it tells me maybe there's something out there. So if we can get to not only get him on the ground early and often, but if we can just get him off schedule and make him have to do something that he doesn't want to do, try to force him into making a pass that he doesn't want to try, we might have some opportunities for some turnovers.
You got to get him on the ground because he's the kind of guy that can catch a seam, not maybe to the degree of Lamar Jackson, but he can damage you with his legs.
Right. Right.
And we saw him in college at Ohio State. Sometimes in these bigger games, he wasn't all there.
No.
He could get rattled in the big moments, or if he had some pretty consistent pressure. And you can say that about any quarterback, but especially the young ones, because the young ones want to. They'll tend to throw something up, is what they'll tend to do, and then that's when typically bad things really happen for them.
Right.
I remember he never beat Ohio State. I remember watching him in college. He had the great arm strength, great everything, but like you said, in the big game situations, he got rattled so easily at times. I almost thought
who did he never beat?
Michigan. Did he ever beat Michigan?
No, you started to say Ohio State.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my God! I know he played for Ohio State. I'm like, but I don't think he could ever beat Michigan.
Well, and I think there's going to be more pressure on him this week than there would be Joe Burrow. First off, we've been there, and I'm not saying that means we're going to win, that we've arrived. I'm not saying anything like that. But as this team in Houston, they're 4-4. People didn't expect this to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There's an expectation level that might be starting to happen in Texas or in Houston with the Texans, and that creates more pressure.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
So I don't know. I know people always they're afraid when the Bengals play rookie quarterbacks. I just think that's
it's an old
misnomer.
Yeah, it's an old stat. Yeah.
But no, I'd much rather play a quarterback that's not seasoned versus one that's seasoned.
Well, no, like a Mike White type of guy. Mike White, who we just had no idea about. He came in and balled out against us.
Well, again, we didn't apply pressure to Mike White. They were laying back in that game. They wanted the kid to throw the ball and throw it into the zones and make a mistake, and he was more accurate than they anticipated.
Yep. Mom actually has a good point here, which
Yes.
The Bengals are the least penalized team, I believe. We'll also say the most disciplined team in the league. So if we can continue that trend, it always bodes well. If you're not giving up free yards or taking away yards from your offense, it's always a good thing.
Yeah, I think that that drive they had was that the second quarter? That was an aberration where they had those 5 penalties on 6 plays.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's just not going to happen.
We're just all pulling our hair out in the stands like, what is going on?
But I mean, I want to go back. I need to go back and watch like that one drive where CTB got the pick and we didn't even get a field goal. I want to go back and watch some of those holding penalties. Now, some looked obvious, but then some I don't know. Let them play the game.
Yeah. Well, so I think opposing fans would be like, well, that's why they don't call it on Trey.
By the way, one thing, back to Josh Allen, I heard with his taunting, I heard he was whining and complaining, blaming the refs. I mean, can we point out so many times Joe Burrow would have every right to complain to the refs when he took so many hits after I don't want to hear that anymore. Josh Allen may be bigger. He may be a better runner. He may have a stronger arm. He does not have the mentality Joe Burrow does.
I typically do not blame referees on games being won or lost. Unless, again, it happens in the final minute of a game where you can't recover from it, and it's so egregious it looks like they've got money on the game.
Right.
That's when I'm all up in arms about it.
I may not know the rule completely, but I thought that a taunting penalty was a spot foul, and wherever it happened, unless it happened after the play, I thought it was a spot foul and the ball, so you'd have 15 yards from that spot.
Yeah, I heard people talking about that in the game. I don't know the rule, though.
He did it 3 yards on the 3-yard line. So I don't know how that touchdown counted, but maybe I just don't know the rule, and that's completely
I think I've seen another receiver, and it wasn't Tyreek Hill, do the peace sign at somebody when they blew by him and they weren't in the end zone. They still awarded him the touchdown and just did
that may be on me, and I don't. Yeah,
I don't. You would think if it happened during the course of the game and course of the play and you're still on the field, it would be a spot foul.
Yeah,
but I don't like the taunting calling. So what if you point at somebody?
I'm with you too.
I don't care about it. Just don't give me a throat slash. Don't go to those levels. But
there's somebody wanting to know how late Bengal Dad was. Not very. It was like maybe a minute at most. At most. So he did good. Did good. Whoever you are, better late.
We know who that is.
Yeah.
Oh, do we?
Shouldn't you be selling a car?
7 o'clock's the appointment, Bengal Dad.
Okay. Get the car ready.
Right.
Make sure it's clean. Knock the rust off the rotors. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Are there any other talking points that you want to hit before we maybe go ahead and move on to some bold predictions and stuff?
I don't know much about their defense. I know they've been hurt on defense. Do they have anybody like that we need to worry specifically on defense as of right now? Or
I think their defense is solid.
Well, their run game defense is good, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, but they do give up a fair amount of points. When I'm hearing the scores that you were rattling off, they're giving up points.
Yeah.
Now, they didn't give up many points to Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh's offense has been struggling.
Well, look at what do you have a quarterback Pickett? Of course they'd be struggling.
Who was the other team you said they beat by 20? It was Pittsburgh and Jacksonville? Now, that surprises
Jacksonville they beat by 20. 37.
Yeah, that surprises me.
Oof.
Yeah.
Will Anderson, yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, that's right, the high draft pick. Yes, we definitely worry about him.
There was only actually I heard. Did I hear Will Anderson was hurt, or am I making that up?
Who isn't hurt on that team?
Will Anderson is questionable. Did not participate today with a knee injury.
Yeah, I haven't even seen there. I know you guys said there's a long list of injured players. I haven't seen it. I just saw that our list had Chase and Higgins and Hubbard, and I said, well, that's enough.
Yeah, there's 23 on their injury report.
Well, I'm sure the majority of those guys are like out for an extended period of time. It's not just all their active players. Half their team is out.
Mm-hmm. Now here you go. Ronald's got a good stat here. Tampa Bay tight end Cade Otton had 6 catches, 70 yards, and 2 tutties against the Texans. So that could bode well for our tight end room that performed like one Travis Kelce, which I'll take. I'm fine with that. That's fine.
Tunsil is hurt.
Hurt. Good thing
No,
we don't have any elite pass rushers, right? Yeah, that dude said that Cincinnati has no elite pass rushers.
Oh, give me a break.
That's somebody just trying to get clicks.
Yeah, you're kidding.
That's all that is. But well, I guess we can go ahead and move on to bold predictions. What do you guys think?
Let's do this.
All right. So bold predictions brought to you by Birminghorn Meadery. Do you like honey? Do you like wine? Do you like alcohol? Mix them all together and you get mead. Birminghorn has been winning awards for their mead since about 1997. They most recently won the Delaware Rural Small Business of the Year Award. Use our code HOODAY9 on your order of 2 bottles or more to receive 15% off your order. And by the way, you must be 21 years of age or older to order.
Shout out to Darth, by the way, for bringing that one Birminghorn. That was awesome.
The Zvaltifar.
The red wine. Oh my God, dude, that was delicious. I gotta buy me some of that stuff.
Well, we've got a code for that.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, perfect timing.
That's great.
Just kidding. I do better.
Oh, somebody didn't like my read.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So, all right. Bold predictions. What do you got, Greg?
My bold prediction. Oh, yeah, I wrote it down in the chat because I always like to change my mind on a bunch of things. So this time I have to be serious about it. Bold prediction, if I can read my writing properly. I was in the bathroom writing about it. No. 3 TDs by Joe Burrow. I think he needs to come out strong like Bengal Dad would. And now on top of what Bengal Dad said, they have a great run defense. I'm calling 3 TDs with Joe Burrow. 3 TD passes.
Okay.
Let's do that. 3 TD passes.
3 touchdown passes. I like it. That bodes well for us. Bengal Dad, what do you got?
Chris Evans is going to get a reception.
Ooh.
What?
What?
Captain America's going to get a – oh, my goodness.
He's going to get it. He's not just going to go out to the flanks and do nothing out there. He's actually going to do something, and they're going to throw him a pass, and he's going to catch it, and I have no idea what happened after that. He's going to get a reception. That's my bold prediction.
I'll bet he'll make at least one person miss.
He might.
That's my guess. I like it. Let's see. Oh, Darth says, expect the unexpected. 100 yards for Mixon. I called that last week, and I didn't get it. So hopefully you're right this week, Darth. And Yoshi, 7 for 110 and 2.
Whoa!
You talk about a happy guy right there. Oh, my goodness.
I'm liking this.
All right.
Ronald, all right, man.
So we talked about it a little bit. This is my bold prediction, but we talked about it a little bit. CJ Stroud has thrown 1 interception all year. I think the Bengals get 2 in this game. That's what I'm calling. That's my bold prediction.
This could have a similar script to when they played Arizona. And Arizona's quarterback, I don't think had thrown an interception yet.
Joshua Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs, and then we picked him off twice.
Yep, the new Vikings quarterback.
Yes.
Let's see. Crypt said, Mr. Luther, fans who root for CJ Stroud this Sunday are fake Bengals fans. Agree or disagree? What do you say, Greg?
Fans who root for the fakest fans in the world. I don't care if you're an Ohio State fan or not. You're not. If you're a Bengals fan, my brother went to Ohio State. He's a Buckeye fan, so I'm going to ask him about that. Put him to the test.
Yeah. I guess you could root for him to do well, and then we win.
No, just any other game, just not the Bengals.
Yeah.
Point blank.
Right. All right. Let's move on. We got the bold prediction. Oh, well, no. Hold on. Santori's bold prediction. Santori, I love this. He says, we're going to put up a 40 burger. 40 points. Oh, color me happy if that happens. Oh, my goodness. All right. Bengal Dad, are you ready?
Am I ready? What am I ready for?
Sleeper Players of the Week, brought to you by Script Coffee.
Well, I was told that the Script Coffee script was a little bit too long by the owner himself, Mr. Huff. So we're going to say this about Script Coffee. If you drink coffee and it's not Script Coffee, you shouldn't have done that. You should drink Script Coffee. From what I understand, it's the greatest coffee of all time. So go to scriptcoffee.com, order yourself some coffee, get a discount because of Rally Around the Natty, and get her done.
Oh.
You mean to tell me you told me to send you the Script Coffee script and you did go with that?
I went with that.
Oh, no, that's cool. All right, that's fine. He did say that at the tailgate. Mr. Huff did say that. Steve did say the tailgate, though.
I like that Huff Daddy said that, and it's literally on the back of his bag.
Yeah.
Right.
He's the one that wrote it.
No, he did say that. Yeah. But Steve, we had a good time with you, buddy. We can't wait to see you again Sunday. So glad you had a good time with us, bud.
Absolutely. Somebody liked it. All right. Sleeper Players of the Week. Okay. We're going to say Santori's first. He's feeling Charlie Jones is a Sleeper Player of the Week. And I like it because I love me some Chuck Sizzle. Greg, what about you?
Of course.
Wait. That's not what. Oh, yes, it is. Never mind.
Yeah, well, I remember that now.
Never mind.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, look, no, especially if one of our two guys is hurt, I think he's going to step up big for us. But, also, Bengal Dad, it could be, I debate between him and Irwin, or like you said, with Chuck Jones back, Irwin might get more snaps. Who knows and all that. But, dude, I think Yoshi is in for a big one.
Okay, so do you have a prediction for Yoshi's line on Sunday?
Okay.
Greg Luther's Yoshi predict. Maybe this is a new segment. Greg Luther's Yoshi prediction of the week.
What the hell, right? I'm going to go. I don't want to get too greedy here. Okay. 32 yards receiving and a touchdown.
How many?
No. I got to go higher than that. Let's go 63 yards receiving and a touchdown.
How many receptions does it take to get to 63 yards?
Well, how many licks does it take to get the December Tootsie Roll Pop? Okay. 3? You know what? I'm going to go 5.
5 receptions,
wow.
63 yards, and a tutty.
Yeah.
That is bold, sir.
Yes, it is.
Hey.
I like it.
Why not?
I'm not feeling very bold.
Well, of course you're not. You're not a true Yoshi fan then, Bengal Dad.
Let's see. Bengal Dad, who are you thinking for?
I'm thinking Trent Irwin.
I was about to say him.
Because the last time I saw Irwin play, when we had some injuries to our star receivers, Trent Irwin saved the day. That was last year, but he had a couple really nice games. And I think Trent Irwin's going to have a really nice game.
Bengal Dad.
All
So
right.
you and I are both picking receivers here. Let's make this a little bit more interesting. Whoever has the better game between those two, $10.
You really want to give me $10?
You really want to give me $10?
Oh, I won't be giving you $10.
Wow.
Well, you sure as hell won't be giving me $10. No. I sure as hell won't be giving you $10.
That's like a cartoon.
It's like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. Rabbit season. I say it's duck season.
Oh my God.
Rabbit season.
No, but seriously, let's do this. Let's do this. Just make it interesting.
We're fine. We're good.
All right. So I didn't realize that Greg had Charlie Jones when I sent mine in. So I will change mine. Didn't you have? Or no, Santori. Santori had Charlie Jones.
We were just arguing between Yoshi and Irwin.
So I will change mine, and I will go with. I want to pick a different wide receiver.
Stanley Morgan.
Oh,
No, I'm picking Tyler Boyd.
All right.
Stanley Morgan.
I will take. Now I'll change it in here for Santori. I will say Tyler Boyd. I was picking I was picking Charlie Jones for his return ability in the punt game. That's what I was picking him for. But I will go with Tyler Boyd, not for his return ability, but for his receiving ability. And I think that he'll have. Let's see. I'll put a stat line out there. He will have 5 receptions for 47 yards and a touchdown.
Bengal Dad, what's your prediction for Irwin? You might as well do one for Irwin. I said 5 receptions, 63 yards, and a touchdown. So.
I think Irwin's going to get probably 4 to 5 catches, and he'll go over 100.
Whoa!
I think they're going to have a trick play again for Irwin.
All right.
It's like the flea flicker went for like 60 or whatever that was last year.
Right.
I think they're going to have a trick play with Irwin. They love throwing him the ball deep down the middle.
They do. You're right.
We got Jungle Jerry in the house. He was I think he was talking about Yoshi, maybe. Because I just saw the comment, but especially if Jamar doesn't play, it could be a lot more. I'm not sure if he was talking about Yoshi or Trenton Irwin. So let us know in the chat, Jerry. That would be great. Ronald has it one. Miles Murphy, sleeper pick, 1.5 sacks and 7 pressures for Miles Murphy. That'd be a game.
Oh, shout out to Bengals Army for tuning in. What's up?
Yep.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Dusty?
Dusty.
Hope you're doing good, buddy.
Absolutely.
All right, moving on. I think we don't have anything else to cover there.
We got the Powerball.
Powerball. Well, we got to do picks too, don't we?
Yeah, we can do the Powerball next. That works.
Right.
We got Bengal Dad's Powerball.
All right, here's my Powerball. I don't know which player it's going to be. Either Evans or Yoshi, and it could cost me $10 with a 75-yard plus touchdown. Somebody's going to get loose on a wheel route. Something's going to happen, and away they go.
Oh, man, this just got interesting.
Bengal Dad, do you have a betting account?
Yes, I do.
You should just throw $5 on each of them to do that, and then if it hits, I mean, you'll be rolling in some dough, sir. Because those odds are going to be amazing.
Yes.
So, all right. Let's go ahead and move on to the game picks, which is Week 9 game picks, which is brought to you by Three-Way City, which is bringing the sights and culture of Cincinnati to fashion. Named after the traditional Cincinnati-style chili spaghetti, our good friend Adam founded Three-Way City with Cincinnati in mind. From hats to shirts to jackets, grab a piece of Cincinnati on threewaycity.com today. Boom. Week 9 game picks. All right, first one we got here. Packers and FTS. We all know who FTS is. Steelers. Who you got, Craig?
Unfortunately, FTS, sorry. Jordan Love just isn't. Can we just say Jordan Love isn't the guy? Or maybe we got to give him time. I don't know, but.
I mean, he has his ups and downs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Bengal Dad, what do you got?
Well, unfortunately, it's the Squealers. But I got a question to ask you, and I run this by my son every week.
Mm-hmm.
Does Pittsburgh play 15 games a year at home? Are they not always at home?
Seems like it.
I think they're always there.
Sure as hell seems like it.
I think there needs to be an investigation.
Sure does.
Jerry was talking about Yoshi.
Yes, he was.
Yes. So, okay, I've got the Packers. I'm going with the Packers. Give me the cheese heads. That's what I'm saying.
I hope you're right. I want you to win this one, buddy.
Hey, me too. I'm glad you're on my side. All right, next game. So,
do we not get game picks from my son?
Oh, shoot, yeah. He's got, I'm so sorry. He has the Squealers as well.
You shouldn't have done that.
I'm the only guy taking the Packers. I'm on my lonely island over here. Next, we've got Browns at Ravens, and I've got their records there because some of the teams that we're going to be talking about are in the playoff hunt. And I want people to see where they're at compared to us. So, Browns and Ravens, Bengal Dad, who you got?
I got the Ratbirds.
Well, here's the deal. I did pick the Ratbirds, but I should pick the Browns as a technicality. But my technicalities have just been failing miserably, so I'm just going Ratbirds.
Yeah, I am also on the Ravens. Let's see. And it looks like Santori is also on the Ravens.
Sweep it.
Look out. We're all on the Ravens train.
Yep.
For this week anyway. Next, we've got 49ers and the Jaguars, who are one game ahead of us, technically. I'll go ahead and pick first. Let me find it. I suck. Where is it? Well, I am not finding it. What in the world? 49ers. Somebody else go.
I'm checking my picks to make sure I don't contradict myself here. Bengal Dad, you go first.
I found it. We're all on the 49ers.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's on the 49ers.
There's four, I picked the 49ers.
Sweep it.
A comment about this game?
Yeah.
I think this is a get-right game for the 49ers and a confidence crusher for the Jaguars.
Yep.
Ooh. I like it. You got anybody for the Niners you think it's going to go off?
No,
No?
nobody in particular. I just got a feeling they're going to find themselves. They've had a bye week. They've lost 3 in a row. You know they are boiling
Oh, yeah.
at this point. And the Jaguars are a really good football team. They've won 5 in a row, but they're not an overly impressive team right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if they get into a bit of a track meet with the Niners, they're going to lose.
Gotcha. All right. Game analysis with Bengal Dad. Love it. Lions at Charge. Or Greg, did you give yours?
No, I said we all picked the
You said it was
Okay, I forgot.
Yeah.
Lions at Chargers. Chargers are at 4-4. They're a game behind us. Who you got, Greg?
Lions.
You got the Lions. I've got the Lions. Santori's got the Hodges.
I have the Chargers.
Oh, okay.
Chargers too. So we're split down the middle there. Next game, Broncos at Bills.
Bills.
Yeah, we are all on.
That's got to be a sweeper.
Yeah,
Sweep it.
all on the Bills train there. Next game, Jets, who are a game behind us, at the Raiders.
Jets.
Looks like we are all flying high on a jet plane.
Sweep it.
And finally, the game that we've all been waiting for, Texans, who are a game behind us, at us. And I do believe we are all on the Houday train.
Sweep it.
Even though I have a tie, but my technicality's been working, so yeah.
Ty.
Tie. Ooh, let's see. 49ers are going to figure out their woes. Robbie agrees with you there, Bengal Dad. Kane says, not sure if I want the Elves or the Ratbirds to win. Both options make me sick. Absolutely. Jerry says the Elves D is going to be too much for Lamar. I'm in on that. And Dusty with Bengals Army says Aaron Jones is going to run it up for the Packers. I think I picked that team. So, all right. On to just a little bit of news. We've kind of touched on it. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, both of them injured. Hopefully one of them's going to play. How do we feel about that? Do we think both will play, none will play, or one will play?
Either way, you got to prepare. But you know what? In the end, we got Jackpot Joey, and that's all I care about.
I tend to think that especially because T just got injured, that Chase will play. If his back injury is a bruise versus being, something a little more severe than that,
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll find enough of a remedy for him to ease that bruise and make him able to sustain the pain and play.
Chase
will happen.
Chase is a fighter. I mean, I heard he was pissed off as hell last year when he had to miss that Pittsburgh game. He wanted to play so badly. And I'm not saying T. Higgins isn't or anything, but you know Chase, like you just said it, Bengal Dad. Chase is a fighter. He is going to want to play that game.
This has been a very unfortunate year for T. Higgins, being a contract year.
Mm-hmm.
He's had injuries. He's had games where he couldn't hold on to the ball. He finally had a really good game Sunday, and now this happens to him. He's got to feel a little snake bit right now.
Oh, yeah.
Do we think it hurts his potential contract that he gets from somebody, whether that's us or somebody else?
He's not going to be as highly revered, but he's still going to be somebody that people are going to have confidence in and take a chance on if he goes free agent.
Mm-hmm.
It takes one team. I said, like you said, Bengal Dad, maybe not as many, but it's all it takes is one team.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's very true. Real quick, we will talk about. We'll go to the tailgate news just to tell everybody. Script Coffee is sponsoring this week. We're going to have, I believe, a couple different types of coffee. We're going to have creamer, sugar, that kind of stuff. If you want that, I heard that we might even have something like a Kahlua or a bourbon cream or something like that. If somebody wants something like that in their coffee, and then we're going to be making breakfast. We're going to have breakfast burritos. We're going to have Geta for a certain.
Gotta have Geta.
Sausage links. We're going to have all kinds of stuff. So, come one, come all, come get some food. Have a good time with us and Bengals and Brews, and everybody will have a good time. Just like
And let's not forget the milk shots.
Oh, and
Yep.
milk shots, which are still
Undefeated.
undefeated.
Milk after beer.
Because we have a family-friendly, wholesome tailgate.
That's right.
We do.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, let's go next to one of my favorite segments because I don't have to do much. We are going to go to Lutherisms.
What are you?
A grilled cheese sandwich.
So I was, who was the player for the Cardinals again? I was so ticked off. I don't even want to know the guy's name or anything after one thing Santori told me about him who called Burrow overrated.
Steve Nelson.
Steve Nelson. I don't want to learn anything about him. You know what he is? Bengal Dad. Imagine you're eating your peanut butter and jelly sandwich and ketchup gets put on it. You know what he's going to do? Get that thing and throw it out the window.
Absolutely. Throw it out the window.
Exactly.
Hell with it.
And that's what I'm going to do to him. Are you kidding me? Calling Burrow out? Shame on you. Get out of here.
So he's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with ketchup on it.
Yeah, we'll call it PBJK.
There's no place for him.
No place.
Steve Nelson is awfully filled bread. Horrible. We're out on that. Greg, who's your Bengals player?
Okay, so Bengals player, when you hear the word Drew Sample, you think a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Drew Sample, I mean, for the last couple of times, just been dull chocolate. All of a sudden, for the Buffalo game, you know when you bite into that one chocolate? So the one chocolate I like, what's that one chocolate? It's like white cream in the middle or something. It's really, really creamy. Help me out here.
Like an opera cream?
Yes. He's like that opera cream you'll get every now and then. It's a sample. You don't know what you're going to get. And that's what Drew Sample is to me.
Hurdling players like Austin Eckler.
Right.
No, thank you so much, Bengal Dad. So, yeah, every once in a while you get that opera cream. So, you know what? Why not? That's what I thought of Drew Sample.
Mom, yes, he hurt his hamstring apparently in practice today. So that's what we're talking about with the T injury.
Yeah.
So it just happened today. Darth, I don't know
So
how
we can
you
announce it. Milk shots are going to be at high noon.
Yeah, right before we're getting ready to
It's
walk
always
in.
1 hour before. Like if it's an 8:15 game, it's at 7 o'clock.
Right.
We're going to do high noon Sunday milk shots.
Yep. And typically right after that, we're getting ready to walk in.
Yep.
So just be ready.
I recommend we
and-
stir them next time.
Yes.
We should
Also-
stir them next time.
Yeah, we should.
Well,
And
we
also-
haven't stirred.
But we haven't. We don't want
we
to.
haven't. Don't do it. Don't stir.
Forget what I said.
Don't upset the milk cart.
Yeah.
What is it? Don't
almost.
tip the milk cart.
Something like that. Don't
Well,
cry over it. Spill it.
Oh.
No.
Bengals Army got me to think about this. It's salute to service this weekend. So, if you can, I might wear this, camouflage to support. Like I say, salute to service this weekend. That's where a lot of fans dress up in camouflage to support everybody. So make sure if you can, do what you can to support service this weekend.
I got my camouflage hoodie. I'll be wearing that.
Awesome.
Awesome. Love it. Next, let's see. Want to make sure. Is there anything that is grinding Bengal Dad's gears tonight? Anything?
Oh,
yeah.
I
If there's
really
not, it's
wish
okay.
I wish I was fired up for this segment, but I don't have anything grinding my gears. We've won 4 in a row.
I'm in.
I mean, you might want to ask me in the middle of the first quarter if our defense decides to lay an egg against Houston. My gears will be totally grinding, along with many other things.
Right.
But no, I have no grinds right now.
That's good. That's what we like to hear. At least for me. I don't want to hear that you're upset about something. I don't want my buddy upset.
I'm good. I'm on cloud 9 right now. We've won 4 in a row. We're in the middle of one of those here we go agains, maybe.
Darth said he's got plans for the salute to service game.
Is that what he has plans for?
I'm guessing.
Or does he have plans for something else? Does he have plans for the milk shots?
Yeah, maybe it's planned. Maybe he's actually going to put tequila in his milk shot like he keeps talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Unique chain for Sunday, perhaps. Oh, I like this. I like.
Oh,
this.
nice.
Yes, I'm excited to see that now. Real quick, we do have our jersey giveaway we want to make sure we talk about. So this is sponsored by Midwest Best Barbecue. So make sure all you got to do is send us a receipt, a copy of just a picture of your receipt of a donation to a charity. $10 or more gets you 1 entry. Every multiple of 10 gets you an extra entry. So I think we've raised $750 or more so far. Or you can just send us a video of you helping somebody. Maybe you're helping us put stuff away into my car and Santori's car at the tailgate so that we can get in the game. Maybe that's what it is. Take a picture of yourself doing that with us. That's all you got to do. Just something. Just show that you're helping your fellow man.
Speaking of tearing down the tailgate,
You
were that close from just destroying my 2 fingers with that table.
I know. I'm so sorry.
It nipped me, and I thought, I'm going to lose my ability to clap.
I know.
You got to be careful with that table.
I went, and I was like, oh. I saw your hand there, and I was like.
By the way, Bengal Dad, was that a friend of yours that was with you at the tailgate that you took to the game?
That's my best friend. He's been my best man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, he's
okay. Who's coming with you?
Since freshman in high school.
Who's coming with you this Sunday?
Kim.
Okay.
So I'll have someone much, much, much prettier sitting next to me.
That's funny. And just to finish up on the jersey giveaway, it is a jersey from Cook's Custom, whatever you want. I think last year we spent like $300 on it out of our money. This is not anything that we're trying to get money for to pay for it. This is out of us. We want to do something nice for people because you guys are doing something nice for somebody else.
Yes.
So that's the news about that. Now, Greg, to end the show.
So there was a reason why I got off camera. I can't find my BSG headband. That's the reason why I got off camera. So I can't find it. So I'm just going to have to settle with this.
Yep, you're going to have to go there.
Sir, that is unacceptable.
We'll make it acceptable.
Listen here, everybody. So I've had fun with this. I love listening to Greg get just full savage mode. So big savage Greg is going to fire us up. Are you ready, Greg?
Let's do this.
All right. You're going to have 10 seconds, sir.
That's my trash you done made, so you bagged him. I'm a savage. Yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty.
You know when they say don't mess with Texas? Well, don't mess with Cincinnati. You know, CJ Stroud, you threw for 4 TDs. Enjoy it while you can because you're going to get 4 interceptions this Saturday because we're going to beat the living crap out of all of you and send you all back to Texas because all you Texans out there Get the hell off the tracks when the damn train is coming through.
And right into the stretch. Looking back and throws up the middle.